welcome to the Enterprise World magazine. Today's guest is a transformative leader and visionary in the world of IT, driving digital transformation across APAC. With a passion for innovation, strategic foresight, and operational excellence, he has been instrumental in reshaping how technology powers businesses for the future. As the Chief Information Officer at AIT Global India Private Limited, Vaibhav Deshpande has led the organization through technological advancements that optimize performance, enhance cybersecurity, and empower enterprises to thrive in an increasingly digital world. Please join me in welcoming one of the top CIOs for digital transformation in IT 2026, Mr. Vaibhav Deshpande. Vaibhav, thank you so much for joining us today and welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for the wonderful introduction.
Oh, it's an honor. So, Vaibhav, let's start with your journey. What inspired you to pursue a career in IT leadership, and also how did it shape your path towards becoming CIO at AIT Global India Private Limited?
Perfect. My journey into IT infrastructure begins with a grand plan, but with a deep and seated curiosity about how things would work behind the scenes. That's more important. Early in my career, I was more fascinated by foundation systems, right? That enables the business application, network systems, infrastructure, data centers and stuff. But that's the form of beating heart for modern ecosystems or enterprise. This curiosity was always there in the mind when I started my earlier role specifically into the implementation of technologies. But architecting all these ecosystems is not an easy task. So behind the scenes, there are a lot of ground level of work that happens, and that's where the infrastructure comes into a picture, which was the backbone that supports the growth, innovation, and resilience of a system. And that's where the inspiration about infrastructure, specifically data centers, was there in my mind. The path to become a CIO at AIT Global has been a serious level of, I would say, motivation, which comes when you start looking into the ecosystems of an organization. This comes with hands-on experience with regards to the engineering, collaborating with the team, understanding the pain points from your clients, their ecosystem, and then you slowly become a strategic leader who takes that role of as a Chief Information Officer. Each role has given me the basic understanding about how the flavor of technologies are important into your growth path. Whether you are a functional consultant, whether you are a technology expert, whether you're a strategic leader, it's more important that you understand the dynamics of engineering, you understand how the client's needs are and what the end customer is specifically looking for. It's not always the cost cutting, wherein the people believe that infrastructure is all about, you cut the cost of your cloud infrastructure or stuff. No, it's not that. At AIT Global, I found a perfect alignment of a vision, wherein the company understand, as I said, that technological role that helps me to transfer my entire ecosystems, my thought process into the technologies. My appointment as a CIO, I would say, was a natural coverage of passion for a robust, scalable infrastructure at AIT Global. So that's where it specifically has boosted me to work as a CIO in AIT Global.
That sounds like a spectacular journey. You've overseen major digital transformation initiatives in IT across the APAC region. So what were some of the defining projects or milestones that significantly impacted the company's growth and innovation?
So, every role has its own challenges. Okay, I would not say specific one example. In my leadership career, I've overseen multiple data migration-based challenges, right from a major clients, Fortune clients. But days before you go live, when you're putting your environment into the ecosystems, you foresee a lot of infrastructure issues that comes across. And it's more important that you understand the client's environment and then help them gradually to foresee their issues or foresee the, I would say, the challenges which is going to come across. You have to take those challenges on your own. So if I have to understand your question, it's more about slowly and gradually increasing the flavor of technology and then giving them the flavor of how that migration can happen. That's one. Second, as I said in the earlier question, that it's not always the cost. Sometimes it's more about how smoothly the transition happened, how the vision of an client's is very much aligned with the new digital transformation which they wanted to adopt, yes or no. If that is yes, then it becomes easy because every client has their own way of taking the steps into their organization. It's all about you helping them that, okay, this is not the right time. This is not the right infrastructure. This is where you have to scale. This is where you have to slow down. And that's where it's important that you learn from yourself and then you translate that into the client's vision. That is second thing. And the last thing is, like I taught this all things have taught me that the true innovation always emerge from the pressures that the leaders takes on their own, right? So how you transfer that into your team and then make them aware that whatever task you're doing, doesn't matter what things are happening, be honest with regards to your work. That's more important. So collaborating with your client, be honest with regards to your work and be clear about what needs to be done. Doesn't matter whether the situation is good or bad, you need to be honest enough to your clients. This is where exactly major challenges was seamlessly carried out into the entire journey of infrastructure structure transition, which we have done not only in AIT, but in other organizations as well.
That's terrific. Digital transformation is as much as about people as it is about technology. So what core leadership philosophies or personal values guide your decision making when leading such large scale IT initiatives?
So major things about digital transformation is more about scaling the infrastructure to the next level. And here comes even the cost-based initiative, because your client's readiness about infrastructure taken to the next level, it's not only infrastructure, it is all about which application is smart enough to scale to that level. That's more important, right? So client today faces a paradox, the need of cutting edge innovation. When I say cutting edge innovation, that can be AI, cloud, that can be your RP automation, all those things, right? The unique problem we solve is the hybrid reality. When I specifically use this word hybrid reality, the reason behind this is every client has their own ecosystems, and all those ecosystems are aligned with their applications. So it is important for an individual that he or she understand those things, and this should be aligned with your business infrastructure alignment, right? Many providers that offers the legacy systems are only greenfield cloud solutions. This is I would say infrastructure-based greenfield cloud solutions. And AIT Global are specialized in managing the modernized application for the hybrid state sensibility. Now, when I say hybrid, some of the applications are more suitable to your, I would say, AWS-based environment. So it's important that if it is AWS-based environment, then you support those applications for AWS. Here, even if the cloud environment is used as in GCP or Azure, you cannot just go for it. You have to be a little bit bold-hearted to go ahead and let client know that, this ecosystems might not be wise enough for you. So you need to be flexible enough to go with the hybrid environment. That's where the hybrid reality comes into a picture. This is where you learn to know that you have to scale, but at the same time, you have to educate your client. This is the need of the hour, and that's how the digital transformation journey has come across. And we were successful because we were very clear with regards to being honest enough with the clients in ecosystem and their scalability, readiness about the scalability about the infrastructure. So these are the core points which we have always ensure when you go for digital transformation journey, whether it's a consultation, whether it's the implementation, or whether it's the adoption of those new level of cutting edge technology, you need to be honest enough to your clients.
That's excellent. So something that really aligns with this previous question, cybersecurity, cloud adoption, AI, and data-driven strategies are at the forefront of modern IT. So how does AIT Global India stay ahead in these critical areas? And also, what role do you play in steering these advancements?
That is very true. I mean, we operate into major different horizons, right? I would like to here emphasize on 3 horizon model. In fact, we have been talking about this in multiple forums as well. The first one is operate and optimized, which I've already explained, right? You need to have your dedicated team that ensures the daily scalability, stability of your client's environment, compatibility with your robust ITSM or GRC frameworks. These are the common frameworks, those are mostly used. And this is our foundation of the trust, which I've been saying in all of the questions, right? So the first horizon comes is operate and optimized. Once you do this, then you move to the next one. The next one comes is experimental and integrate. Now, when you have stabilized infrastructure, then you start optimizing it. You have to experiment. When I say experiment, it can be with the new technologies can be even experimented over here, yes or no. Our tech future labs, which we call it SAG, that is Solution Architect Group, that plays a vital role in developing this emerging trends like Gen AI operations or automated trust hunting into the sandbox environments and stuff, right? So lot amount of R&D has been done to come up to this level that we create those level of I would say model-based operation model into this environment, and then you start integrating it. Those integrations become seamless when you have already done the POCs of this level of work. That becomes a seamless path for your next level. That's where the second horizon comes into picture. Most important is the last one, is the third horizon, wherein you scan and strategize it. Now, when I say scan and strategize it, this is where you give a final level of indication to your partner, to your client, that this is how we have to convert it to the next level. So we actively partner with academic analyst firms. That can be OEMs as well, that can be your technology partner as well, right? So to scale and horizon, the plan which you have taken to the step 1 and step 2, or horizon 1 and horizon 2. This helps you to integrate seamlessly, and then your even client and partner, they understand that yes, these guys comes with a proper planning strategy, and they have a very successful formula which they have adopted multiple years, and that's how you can take it to the next level. This structured approach allows us to align the robust processes, which helps to give the confidence to the clients that yes, these are the core operational models which can be converted into the technology framework which every individual client is looking for.
That's wonderful. So driving innovation often requires balancing risk and reward. So how do you foster a culture of experimentation and technological agility while ensuring there is operational stability as well?
Yeah, that is true. I mean, taking risk is something which is important into the overall state, but there are processes how you follow this, right? When I say processes, trust is our currency, as I've been talking about, and I might use this word 4 times or 5 times in this 4 questions, right? But that's true. I mean, trust is our currency. Our approach is multi-layered. Okay, when I say multi-layered, it has governance first, then comes your transparency as a policy, because you are interacting with or playing with your client's data. So you have to ensure that security comes into a picture, as you ask about cybersecurity as well, right? So culture of security plays a vital role here, wherein they structured the things into the process-wise fashion. I'll talk a little bit about all 3. First, when I talk about governance first, right? We adhere a strict ethical framework that helps to follow the design principles into the IT industry. When I say design principles, that can be compliant with GDPR, your local APAC data protection laws, HIPAA compliance. This all are important flavors when you definitely deal with huge amount of infrastructure. And those gets more stable when you follow the SOC compliance, SOC 2 compliance. That's where your policy comes into a picture. That's why I said the transparency as a policy, right? That's the second one. When you say that transparency as a policy, it's more about how much you understand the policies which you have, which you're talking about. When client says that, have you adopted this cybersecurity layer? Have you integrated it? The answer is yes. Then how do you understand that meaning, and whether you really follow that severe portal integrated log access which the client is asking for, right? Because in today's world, clients looks into the dashboard and it becomes easy for them that to give the tick mark, this has been taken care of. But that tick marks gives the trust they have shown into the partners like AIT that yes, the AIT has already taken care of this. That's why they believe that this has been already taken care of. Last but not the least is the culture of security. Beyond technology, we foster a culture where every employee is a custodian of our client's trust, right? So that reinforced through a continuous trainings. When I say continuous trainings, that is educating your employees to understand how you understand the data, you understand the policy, how you understand the implementation of those things. So it's important that you educate yourself, you keep on learning, that's more important, and then you keep on educating your team to that level also. The reason behind that is because that's how your client will have the trust that yes, this can be taken care of. This is very much important when you do the implementation piece into the entire structure. So this is where I would answer it into the 3 flavors.
That's very insightful. So, as the IT landscape is ever evolving and just evolving very rapidly today, so businesses often face constant disruptions. So how do you anticipate these changes, and also how does AIT Global India position itself for future ready IT solutions?
Well, if I have to say that there are ways of doing it, right? If you have to be ahead into the in this growing market today, it's important that how you ensure that you understand the market first, how you are preparing yourself. I think most of the things I've already answered to you is more about being ahead. You need to be partnered with few of the industry experts. You have to educate yourself, right? So AIT Global has been recognized as a higher performance, mostly in managing the IT services from last continuously from 4-5 years. And the reason behind that is we make sure that a company holds the key certificates. That is like ISO certifications, which we have done. We are under the top 100 tech influencer. This was because we were SOC 2 compliance. And when we are SOC 2 compliance, we understand the client growth. We understand the operational efficiency, how the excellence can be done. We understand the scalability matrix. When I say we, it's not only one person, it's all about your team. And that this plays a major role when you start growing to the market, you understand those, and you're preparing for the next generation. I use the word Gen AI. Gen AI is just one piece of it. Today, people are talking about agentic AI agents and stuff, right? So your support systems that L1 and L2 goes for a toss. How AIT prepares that to the next level is more about you create those bots. You prepare your team to understand that, okay, these bots are actually going to, scale clients' deliverables 10 times ahead than what we are doing today. So that understanding, that maturity matrix has to be there into the organization. The impact of those gets reduced. When I say client growth, we have constantly growth our active client base in the APAC region for 40 plus years now, from the last 5 to 6 deliverables or decades which we have been operating. Our operational excellences has been serving our major clients service platform that's average around 98.7%, which is I would say best in the industry practices. So if you focus on those areas, that helps you to keep yourself ahead in the market. On top of that, you should do your homework, right? When you work with a client, you should know what client is looking for, what in the future they might need. Because if you don't do that, if you are relying that client is going to come and tell you, that's not a proper way of doing. So we always follow those practices in-house. And I think these flavors has helped us to keep ourselves ahead as of now, but a lot more to come and a lot more to learn, because learning journey is always there.
That's fabulous. So this brings us to the end of the segment 1. So let's move on to the segment 2. So let's switch to a quick round Vaibhav this time. So short and spontaneous answers only. One word that defines you as a CIO.
As a CIO, okay. I would say like in a complex you just need a one word.
One word, yeah, one word answer.
In today's world, a CIO is a quick learner. I'm a quick learner, right? Because that's more important. I would say quick learner.
That's great. A daily habit or routine that keeps you focused.
My to-do list. I have ensured to follow the to-do list, and it has to be small and crisp. You cannot have 50 things written in your to-do list. That's bad. So I keep on a to-do list of 5 to 6 items, and I've ensured that every item is done by the end of the day. That can be very small. Even today is my mom's birthday, I would make it as a point that, okay, I have to call my mom and I have to wish her. That's how you are predefining the things. And once you close it, you know that you are done. And then you can start for the next one. So I would say to-do list, yes.
That's nice. So one misconception about IT leadership you'd like to clear?
See, it's as I said, people believe in the midst of that IT infrastructure is more about infrastructure, cutting cost. No, that's completely wrong. Okay, infrastructure is what you can take for granted, but when it comes to work, you don't think about it. When it does not work, it's all about profound silent resilience which people carry. So I would say that don't consider infrastructure as only the work which is done in the background. Infrastructure is the backbone of your systems, and that can help you to scale 10 times than what you are looking for today. That the myth I would like to remove from people's mindset.
That's fantastic. So a book, a mentor, or a quote that shaped your approach to technology and leadership?
Well, that's tough. I love reading books, but if I have to the latest one is the Phoenix Projects. That's the latest one for sure, and that's written by Jen Kim and Kevin. So these are the two major ones I would say.
That's awesome. So what drives you more? Is it the innovation or the business impact?
Both, in fact. Right now the innovation most, because after the innovation only you can have the business impact.
Right, yes, definitely. It's not IT and digital transformation, which industry could you have preferred or pursued?
It's very difficult because IT has been into my blood, I would say. But yes, definitely, if not IT, then healthcare would be the industry which I would have preferred. Even in today's world, also using IT, I'm trying to serve the healthcare industry as well. But yes, healthcare was more near to me. Serving people, helping this people in some or the other way, that's always been there in my mind.
That's very noble. So what is your leadership mantra in one sentence?
Leadership mantra, I would say, is keep learning. The day you're out of this learning phase, you're out of the IT industry, right? So for me, the mantra is learn, adopt, and educate the team. That's more important.
Yes, that's definitely key to success. So this brings us to the end of the segment 2. So we'll quickly move on to the segment 3. So Vaibhav, what is that one message that you'd like to give to aspiring IT leaders, CIOs, or entrepreneurs who want to lead digital transformation initiatives, but they're very unsure how to begin?
I would say is solve for why before you go for how. That's more important. Okay, a deeper understanding of the problem you are solving will always outlast the alloy of the technology that you are using it. So it's important that you go for why before you go for how. That's more important.
That's well said right there. So this brings us to the final segment, the 4th one. So looking ahead, what key trends do you believe will shape digital transformation in IT across APAC and globally in the upcoming years?
See, to the next generation of the technology role, that's more important is more about orchestrating the business potential. That's more important. Okay. Now, I specifically use orchestrating because that's where everyone is today talking about. People talk about AI, but at the end of the day, it's more about automating your processes, right? Which every industry has been adopting it. It's not like only today people are looking for. I remember my college days long back in early 2000, wherein we were having AI as one of the, I would say, chapter which was included into our final year exams. So if it is AI was there long back, why we have to worry about it today? That's one. Second, translate megabytes per second into the market share per quarter. Now, I have specifically used this word. When I use this, go slowly, gradually, rather than going for a bigger leap. That's where the quotation comes across, because it's more important that you directly don't jump for the conclusion. Understanding the deeper core problem from your client rather than solving it in an initial stage will not solve the problem. So you need to know the basis of it. And that's where infrastructure plays a major role in every industry. It doesn't matter in today's world, everyone is making sure that their infrastructure is smart enough to go to the scale to the next level. So that's the reason why I always keep on saying it, like you lead the curiosity, empathize the unwilling things which is coming across in the industry if you have to go for a digital initiative.
That's fabulous. So how will AIT Global India continue to drive innovation, resilience, and competitive advantage for its clients in this evolving digital era?
We have already started preparing for this one, as I have been saying it. AIT has taken 3 steps to do this. One is SAG, which I said Solution Architect Group. We already have an R&D center who looks into it. They keep on doing the research on that part of it. There is another process which we have started, that is also to grow, which gives you a deeper understanding about the new generation's enthusiastic way of bringing new ideas onto the platform, which we have always welcomed those platform ideas, and we have taken it to the next level also. That's where these both team work hand in hand together to understand and solve not only a small scale problem, but the enterprise level problems also. So we are a step ahead of what processes people are looking for. Low code, no code platform, people started using it from the last 4 or 5 years. We have been doing that from last more than half a decade now. Palantir Foundry is another one which we have started adopting it, which is again today's world trending about it. It's not only AI, it is the next level of Foundry platform which has been created in the industry. So these are the few things which keeps AIT booming across the industries. We have a wonderful platform which gives a readiness for our clients to see, using this platform, I understand this and I can solve my problems more way ahead than what people are looking for. Again, this we have started learning it with our experience of 20 years in the industry. It's not like everyone will come and say, this everyone do it. Yes, everyone can do it. But whether you have done that homework, whether you have that readiness, and whether you have that business potential, the answer is yes for AIT Global.
That's tremendous. So Vaibhav, this brings us to the end of the interview. But before we say our goodbyes, I just want to give you a small vote of thanks. So thank you so much for sharing your journey, your insights, and the vision in driving the digital transformation of India. Your story is a testament to how technology, when guided by strong leadership and strategic foresight, can empower organizations to innovate, grow, and thrive in this rapidly changing world. So for all of our enterprise viewers, Enterprise Viewers magazine, for all of our enterprise viewers, we'll be back with such more conversations spotlighting leaders who are shaping the future of IT and enterprise right here on the enterprise world. Thank you so much, Vaibhav. It was amazing talking to you, and we've had a very wonderful and lovely conversation. Thank you so much for your time and effort for this interview, and I wish you all the best for your role and the company.
Thank you. Likewise. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Yes, you too. Bye. Take care.
Bye.